Yo, guys, and welcome back to some latest transfer news from my club, from all the way from the clubs, from every club. But let's first off go up with Darwin Núñez from Liverpool. Obviously, Napoli remain in active talks, but there's a significant gap in valuation with the Liverpool, but he's still the top target. Liverpool have valuated him for a ridiculous amount of 70 mil. That is ridiculous. I can't lie. If he gets sold for 40, 50, that is a good money, you know, got back from Liverpool. But 70 is ridiculous. Yes, Darwin is a bit promising, whatever. He looks good sometimes at the ball, but he's not good. The chances he missed. Maybe a Napoli does good in another league, he might, because there are players sometimes who can't fit in the Premier League, but when they go to another one, they smash it. Lukaku's a huge example. Like when he was at Chelsea, or was he when he was at somewhere else, he wasn't fitting that well. And then when he was in the Serie A, he was smashing it. And some other players, or some are maybe 1 year, uh, what you say, peak, like Tammy, for example, who's now gone to Biscuits, some team like that. I can't remember. But yeah. And next up, we have another Liverpool player who's left, Kwanzaa. He has completed his deal, everything done, 30 million. And that has led to now Liverpool to find a replacement for him, who they are interested in the Crystal Palace defender, Mark Gui. If they get Mark Gui, that is like selling 35 million, Kwanzaa for 35 million to Bayern Leverkusen and then replacing him with Gui, a very good another solid signing from them if they get this done. And then all of like their team was already strong when they left the season, and with the buyings Arne Slot has done, it's just made the team so much more stronger. And I think this team is gonna be a huge title racer. I think Man City is gonna come up as well with the signings they have done. I think personally, and maybe they do one, two more. Arsenal can be. They are doing some good signings as well. And on to Arsenal. Arsenal have reached a full agreement on personal terms with Christian Mosquera. New proposals set to be submitted after opening bid worth 40 million euros got rejected. Arsenal hope to get this deal done for the fee of 20 million euros. This is not a bad deal as well. Obviously, we don't know a lot about him, but Mosquera, he's from Valencia. I checked a little bit of his stats and stuff. Looks like a solid defender, like a solid backup defender, and I think that's what Arsenal need. They need the backup options, and I think he will be good. Like I personally think Arsenal is doing very good in the transfer market right now as well. Like they've got who did they got? Zubamendi. They got Norgard, a solid centre defensive midfielder in my opinion. Now they're going after Mosquera. I think that would be a good backup centre back. Obviously, the main aim is to get a striker, and obviously they're linked with quite a lot of players right now. They're linked with Ekatike, Gokures, Sesko. I think they want to get Sesko the most, but let's see what happens. And now we're gonna go with. I know for the past two videos, I was saying, what is Chelsea doing? Why are they just after one player? And I think in one of the videos I said, you never know about Chelsea. They're very unpredictable. They could just start on and that was what I was saying. Like, are they only after Gittens? But no, they were after another player, and they got two players done in 2 days, which is madness. The first got Gittens done, who they were after for like a week or so, I would say, and they got him done for 55 million. I'm happy with 55 million pounds. I was just scared that they go and pay like 70 because that is a bit too much. But 55 is still decent. I still think, do we need him? Was my question. But when I look back at the squad, I think maybe yeah, because he's a left. Yes, we've got Jackson, Dilap, Nukuku, uh, Cole Palmer, Neto, Maduiki. But the question is, out of all of these wingers, who is actually the ones that are working? Maduiki is working good, Palmer's working good, Neto's working good, and Jackson on and off, he does well. Dilap is a new signing, so we have to see how he does. So, and the rest, I think we should sell. Like Nkunku should go. Uh, what's his name? Sterling will most likely go. Jao Felix will go. Mudrik will go. So I get it why we get them, but at the same time, you don't know. Yeah. And another thing about Chelsea is, why do we always go for 23-year-old or younger? Like, why we never get the experienced players? Maybe it's the style, and hopefully it works. As a fan, I want it to work. One deal that I loved a lot, Gittens is a solid sign, but Joao Pedro to Chelsea. That one actually made me happy because Joao Pedro is from Brighton, a proven Premier League player. We got him for 50 million plus five add-ons or something like that. Total package I think was 60 or something. I'm not fully sure, but I think 50, 60 around that range. Joao will travel on Tuesday for medical tests and contract signing, and he will be also ready for the FIFA Club World Cup. So that is good. At least we were able to see how he plays and stuff. He obviously can play in the as a second striker, like basically how Palmer can play, and on the top like Dilap, and he can play on the left as well. So yeah, Gittens is a full-on left winger. So we got Gittens. Now we got João Pedro. We already have Neto, Maduiki, Palmer, Nkunku, Dilap, Jackson, Mudrick. Who else is there? Sterling, Joao Felix, two other young ones as well. So we do have a lot of ones, but I have a sense of feeling that they are going to sell the likes of Sterling, the likes of Joao Felix. No, Sterling was he on? No, Sterling we still have. Yeah, we bought him in it. Yeah, likes of Sterling, likes of Joao Felix. Obviously, Sancho's gone back to Man United. I think we're gonna sell Mudrick because he was a failure. He was a total flop. We spent 90 million or 100 million, I can't remember for him, and what a flop he's turned out to be. Arsenal have survived. Arsenal, you should be thankful to Chelsea that we got Mudrick. We literally took you out of a ditch. They were after Mudrick so much, and we just took them out of a ditch because Mudrick had been such a flop. But let's see where the other signings have been interesting. I hope what we should do next is try to. I was hearing apparently we're linked with Martinez as well. If that deal gets done, if we get Martinez, I will be gassed. And yeah, I think with Chelsea, I'm like solid signings and top four we should get. It's not like oh we will get it, maybe no should get. We got it last year and we should get it this year as well. The team we have, the players we have, we should get it. But when it comes to like top like title, we could even win a cup like FA Cup. I would love that we win a cup next year like FA Cup, Carabao Cup. When it comes to like will we compete quite well in the Champions League in the Premier League season? Do you feel like yes, it's a quality team, but there's not a lack of experience? Maybe in 2 years' time, when the team starts getting more and more experience, Enzo gets more experience, Reece James starts getting more experience, this team starts getting players getting more experience, then maybe we start winning the league champions. Maybe that is the idea of this club, that to get young players and to nurture them up. But in my humble opinion, that we should get at least one or two, three players who are a bit experienced just for the team to flow well. And it does make, and I think another thing about the team is like, for the goodness of sake, please, I hope that we sell some wingers because sometimes when we have too many wingers, it can cause chaos. We saw that at PSG when there was Mbappe, Neymar, Messi. Obviously, they were top level players, but still. And then they had other wingers that it did cause a lot of claustrophobicness that who should play. And even though we don't have that level of players, but still having too many wingers can cause a bit of chaos. Same with Real Madrid, like a top team, top players, but that chaotic thingy can cause problems. So it's not always getting the players, it's sometimes to making it go well. But I am hopeful that we are going to sell some players. But Joao Pedro, I'm happy with that deal. Personally speaking, as a Chelsea fan, I am. What do you other guys think about the deal? Gittins, I'm quite, yeah, let's see. I'm happy with that deal as well. But Joao Pedro, I do like that player. I've seen him play in Brighton few games, so I hope he does well. And Gittins, yeah, I'm hopeful of him as well. He looks good. The price was the one that concerned me for both players. I was like 70, 80, no. 50, good price, good players, solid signings. I hope we do more signings, of course, better signings where we need them. Now the thing is, are we gonna get like a Sesko Gokares for Osimhen, for example? I would love if Osimhen comes into the team, man. Osimhen would be so great, man. But I don't know if we need that now because we got Pedro Neto, João Pedro, Dilap, and Jackson. So unless if we sell Jackson, Pedro more likely can go left as well. But it's like I don't know. We have to see. We have to sell a few players, and then maybe in the future we can see. But yeah, so far I think the top four are doing solid signings. We got Chelsea got Dilap, uh, Gittins, and what else was it? Joao Pedro. I think they're on to signing more players as well. Don't know who yet, but I think we maybe linked to Ekatike or Gokares or something like that as well. So we're talking with other players as well. So let's see what we do. The main thing is, what about the other teams? I'm quite interested what their fans think as well, because maybe when the July transfer window starts, that's when they will start to get, because I want to see what the Aston Villas are going to do, the Newcastles are going to do, maybe the obviously the team we bought players from Brighton going to do. What? How are they going to replace the player, Joao Pedro? What are these Nottingham Forest going to do? Because Forest was nearly top four, but you could say due to the squad depth, they don't have that team they lacked and finished seventh, which is so mad because 2 3 weeks before the end of the transfer, end of the league, they were fourth, every third maybe, and they're comfortable. They could get it. Even I thought maybe they could get it. Maybe Man City doesn't get it, but Man City came out. Obviously, were we got it, and I think main thing when I saw that is felt like the players got tired and they didn't have the thing because they not even Forest. What they need to do is get the quality in, and same good thing with the Villa teams, the Newcastle. Obviously, for Newcastle, it's just been tough. I won't lie. They tried to get Mamembo, he didn't want to come. Tried to get some other player, didn't want to come. Joao Pedro, same thing happened. They were after him, but again, didn't want to come. Preferred Chelsea, and I think that is what they're suffering with. So yeah, let's see what happens. And yeah, and that was it for today's transfer news. And I think the transfer window is going amazing, and I'm happy. Peace.